Hey, Rick.
This is what happened when he came into his second term. And this is important because this is, it's back to charter trying to do it. It's zero platform, you get zero. But even with zero platform, he wrote in on almost half of what Salmer got. And we I'm proud to say, we in the Fruit Valley and White Salmon, we smoked him as far as our support for the guy who was a zombie candidate. Oh, right. To Salmer. So, because he's right here. No, he was
Eric
not.
and I had this strategy conversation, so it's cool that you're bringing in.
I'm bringing in the numbers and I'm bringing in the data, and this is huge because out of the 15,000 that are actually registered to vote in 2021's general election, again, you only have 6,600 votes tallied. Like it's just like less than a third. They're saying 43%, and I'm thinking that even seems high for the amount of people that are actually registered. You know, like it just seems lower that people are actually voting. So in that numbers game, legit good. And that's where I feel like,
I gotta put my attention on other setups here. So what have you noticed?
Cool. I think we're doing good. Audio seems fine even with just you talking. I just pulled it up on my phone.
Yeah.
This is just a test. So I don't think anyone has found for this.
So what we want to do is point that puppy
Right. So Garrett's wanting to
basically Garrett.
stand.
Well, he may be sitting right here at this table.
What are we doing? We should decide.
Well, what I think is going to happen is that Garrett's going to sit here.
Okay.
So we turn the computer facing it, right? And then our moderator's going to be right here. Lynn?
Great.
Yes.
Becky and I were talking a little this morning, and she thought, I don't know if you would talk to her.
Yeah,
also
she did, and
about-
she said
yeah.
she'd be fine standing, but we have options now, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want.
So what we'll want is, because the acoustics are so bad in this gym, I know from experience, that even if we're in an intimate audience like this, we're gonna need to speak into the mic so that the people who are watching on the live stream will be able to hear everything.
Keep doing that.
Okay, I will keep speaking into the microphone. And dearly beloved, no. All right, all you students who are in the audience,
That's more like it.
I've been very proud of you for a long, long time because you're always respectful and polite whenever we have guests here at Hinkle Middle School. Let's keep that tradition going, so.
Corral that crowd.
Okay. So, there's gonna be a back and forth. The computer's gonna be here if you want to be, you might come over here when it's your turn to ask the next question, and then maybe step aside, hand him the microphone, and it'll be pointing to him. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So.
I'll just put my. Good for you. You work here too? No? Here. Gotta go look.
Yeah, that's going to be optional. If Garrett says, I'd rather have that, then we'll just deal with that. Or are you thinking of putting a computer on it? I was wondering.
And he's deputy, right? Deputy.
No, you'll want to refer to him. I learned that because I
Okay.
referred to him with the wrong title. He likes to be called sergeant because he's a Skamania County Sheriff's Sergeant.
That's fair, because like everybody's a deputy in the sheriff's office, right?
Yeah. So
And he's like,
that's
I'm a
an earned.
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's change the way this cord goes. It's not a trap.
That's nice.
It won't mess with it, he's gonna have to look at himself the whole time.
What's that?
Oh, just that, you'll see yourself, which could be good or bad. I also think there might be a delay, which might throw you off if you look at yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, if you're watching yourself
your
on the
mouth.
while you see yourself on
Oh,
the
I need to call her.
computer, right?
I think
Tell her
there's
she
like some
doesn't
lag
need to
time
come.
between.
I don't,
I don't know, that's live, I guess, because I can see myself doing that. So I guess that was.
but
This is
the
delayed.
audio is a little delayed.
Oh, no, to go.
It's kind of fun, you get to watch your past that.
But that's still really good audio. But now I'm gonna do this. So when it's like this, all that background, all sound probably will lessen.
No, that's just because we're listening to this in here,
Feedback.
it's feedback. So no one's allowed to watch it live in
I
person.
was gonna say, yeah. on the-
You have to be here,
Well,
if you're
part of the
here, you have to
rules-
be here.
Part of the rules are silent.
Okay,
So-
but we're gonna be standing, because he wants to stand, right?
Who? No, I don't know if Garrett will want to stand or not. We'll give him that
Figure
option.
that
Yeah,
out. Okay,
yeah.
but we're gonna be here and
Because
here.
if y'all are gonna, yeah, I think if y'all are gonna stand, we should scavenge a different
Was the door open?
Okay.
platform, so there's at least one podium. Or find stools, so you can do
Yeah.
that.
Do you want to slide that set up just fine or?
We can move it closer.
Maybe a splice?
That's, we've done that. Bringing back memories. It's been like 10 years since I was here. I was principal here.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't trust myself to necessarily mess with those, because there's channels 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there are switches in the guts back there in that little cabinet that correspond to the different, so they each have to be turned on.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
That's gonna make people nervous, Sarah's,
What about?
That's it.
Fireworks celebrating.
I know.
ultimately, I think we could be okay with just one,
With one.
but yeah, we have time to play around,
Yeah, that would.
as long as we don't forget what we were doing.
So when we're asking questions, do you want us to, do you want us to address the audience?
That works.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
be reading
Yeah,
a lot of it.
more-
Looking down and-
What do you feel comfortable doing? I don't think
Yeah,
we're
I
around
think
that
what I
much,
wanted
but-
to-
Consider this, you'd probably be good to try to talk toward, I don't know how many people will be listening who aren't here, but if you're talking toward that, you're talking toward people.
I'll try to sit up and read.
Yeah.
Same time,
Because, he knows what the questions are anyway.
which is awesome.
You guys did a great job. I'm really happy.
Reading over them again, I really feel like we hit the mark.
Yeah.
Like for what
And every question practically that came in, to see that last one I sent you.
the kids.
So, yeah, you hit everything that anyone was curious about. anyway.
Pretty much, there was a couple gun ones that we didn't do, and, but pretty much all of them were on there.
But yeah, I mean, I think if Garrett is really set on standing, I can go grab the umpire's platform to put the computer, switch that out, and then he got the podium. And then, not sure what we do for you.
Whatever you want. I can just be a floating voice in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying if he wants to be closer? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just thinking of like if there's like two people talking on one podium, it's
Oh, right.
odd for one person to have a podium and one person not. Maybe I'm just imagining that in my head.
Kind of.
I just don't want you floating in space, right? Like, I want
Or
you-
if the other person, you could do it like they do on the, on the debates and have the other person over there, but
Right.
that would be kind of weird too, because then they're,
I mean, we could totally do that. I think it'll
In the
feel
audience?
well, then I think it's
More-
better up here.
natural if it's like a conversation.
Yeah,
Because that's
I
what I
agree.
think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'd like to see you both
Because,
like
you know,
sitting
since
down.
the hair dropped out and, you know, sign, it's not gonna be, like, right, if like there were two of them, like them both stepping to a podium or
Right.
up here and you back there makes sense, but just like having,
Right. Oh, yeah.
Garrett by himself and like getting
Yeah, that's
questions is
pretty
kind of an odd,
You're right.
thing, if it's like,
If
since
they
like
were both
everyone's
up
coming
here,
from
then
here.
they'd have you off to the side would be good, but I think
Yeah.
I'm,
he's right.
yeah, I'm happy to.
I think
No, I
that's-
think you guys should be up
I like this idea.
there.
No, I mean, I think the two of you there is like really able to be, yeah,
More like a conversation,
yeah.
you know.
Because I think if there are
It's
questions
already getting
coming
harder,
from
I think, too.
a lot of people, then it could make sense. to Put him on the podium by himself. But, yeah, that's just me. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I don't know. So were you,
Yeah, that's fine.
whatever works.